Okay, so here we are. Day one of Nistowiak, the cook, is smiling because we are having coffee and we are having
well, technically it was a team effort because no one else was
porridge.
up at 6 when we said we were supposed
So,
to be up at 6.
We came to Anglin Lake last night and we loaded the canoes on our trailer. And now we're just packing up our gear and heading out. There's just a little bit of a shot of the scout camp at Anglin Lake. A lot of trees, not much more.
Yeah, because they took it all down.
So
we have 2 more people that are.
This is
actually 3 more people coming.
This is the kitchen area. They generally have a roof over this, but that is their table. And this is the actual kitchen where they do their wash up and cooking, or a good portion of it. So the stoves, of course, are all out of here and stuff. But all in all, it's quite a good arrangement that they have. Of course, kids live up here most of the summer, so I guess they need something. Anyway, we plan to be, it's right now about 7 o'clock, and we're
doing real count.
We're planning to be out of here by at least 8:30 and hit the water before noon. Signing off.
They were in okay
Okay, this is breakfast time. It's more like feeding time at the zoo, but everybody is just doing their thing. We couldn't get all of these in earlier because everybody was still sleeping.
2 people were still sleeping.
And being
Ian
slow.
And Elizabeth. No, we were packing.
Ian and Elizabeth were slow. Leanne was late.
Well,
I was not.
And everybody else, they were smiling grandma.
We were up at 10 after 6, so I think we get the prize.
Yeah, exactly.
I could turn this around and include myself in the pictures too, but
So do it.
however,
Do it to me.
Did he show you his log from him and Mike's trip?
okay,
Oh, it's so funny.
just pan around.
There's like a minute
keep
of like
talking.
black, but you can
Oh,
hear
you
him
talking.
He's like, "Is this thing on?"
Okay, here's Dad. He's
How are
just.
my hair?
The whole thing, like, each time he
Actually,
turns
you
it
look
on,
pretty
it's
good
like a part
this
of the
morning.
camera. Or he'll be on and be like,
go.
"The red light is on. I think that means it's working."
Okay, I think
I guess I'll
we're
start talking.
over
Or
and
there was
out
the one where
here.
he started it with, "Well, I just did this whole thing."
Okay, this is Stanley Mission on the dock, loading our canoes. Elizabeth and Ian have the least stuff, so they're loaded already. I think me and Grandma have the most stuff and we're not started yet. But anyway, Kat will be riding in the center of the canoe with Stephen and Anthony.
Katarina's riding with Mom and...
Oh, Katarina is riding with Lynn and Leanne in the center. Good luck with that. Okay, it's a kind of a cloudy day, light breeze from the west, but nothing to shout about. Kind of a panoramic view of where we're coming from. It's not that much. And then I'll just pan around here slowly and we'll have a look at the historical Stanley Mission Church. We'll probably stop by and have a closer look on Monday. So we're off for the races. Okay, we are now approaching Stanley Rapids, which is about 5 kilometers from Stanley Mission. As you see, it's a fairly narrow gorge that these rapids run through. And there's a portage here someplace, I'm told. I still have yet to see it. A very picturesque place. All the canoes are staging for the old portage. Okay, it is just before 6 in the afternoon. We paddled all day we got hit by the R word, rain.
What is this here?
And we found this camp spot. We're about
Can you reach it?
4 kilometers, probably 4 kilometers from Nistowiak Falls.
No,
But this is
it's
awesome.
closer to 2. 2
Oh, maybe 2 kilometers to Nistowiak Falls. So this camp spot has an outhouse. It has picnic tables, 2 of them. We put a tarp over some pole structures and we keeping the rain off of our heads, kind of. And we're in the process of cooking pork stir fry with rice. It will be awesome. After that, peach cobbler, man. Sounds good. Sounds great. Nice tent spots. There's 4 or 5 of them, and we have everybody is set up. And before we didn't, well, everybody got good and wet anyway, but we are pretty much set up for the night.
Stand away from the fire when you're
I'm watching the fire, and I'm not watching where I'm going, and I ran into the post.
Does anybody have any comments?
I'd like to thank the guy, the RCMP officer that helped us get onto the roller portage and stuff. What a nice
And-
guy.
That was
Yep.
a really good portage.
And it's an awesome portage.
Yeah, it was a piece of
That's
cake.
kind of like,
Even Grandma cheered. Man.
I took pictures and I'm posting them on Facebook.
And Leanne is posting pictures on Facebook of it. So, and we're looking for forward to a good evening. Tomorrow we will visit Nistowiak Falls, maybe do some fishing. And then we're going to go to Stanley Rapids, where that roller portage is, and camp there for the night, and then return home on Monday. Okay, back again. It is still Saturday night. The rain has kind of looked like it wants to stop, but everybody says we should get a shot of this sunset. The sun is just cherry red, peeking halfway through the clouds. Must be the smoke in the air plus the clouds and the rain. It looks like the sky wants to clear up, so we are looking forward to a good day tomorrow. Right now everybody is just finishing supper. We had pork stir fry and peach cobbler. Everybody is stuffed. So it was a good day. By the time we get cleaned up, we'll likely be ready for bed. And Leanne is trying to cut a piece of wood. I don't think she's doing so good. Anyway, signing off for now. Well, it's Sunday morning, just after 7 o'clock. The day dawned a little brighter than it ended yesterday. We have cloud, we see a little bit of blue sky through it. But overnight a wind came up. And we have some pretty rough water looking like, some whitecaps going on. So we'll see how that goes. Fortunately, it'll be going with us all the way today, so hopefully that works out okay. The camp is slowly starting to wake up. We are in the process of cooking breakfast. As I say, this campsite kind of saved our bacon yesterday. We were all wet and we kind of got dried out, and there is Grandma cooking again, and then Leanne. So we managed to hang up most of our stuff and get it kind of dry. So I think we're looking forward to a good day. Our plan today is to leave our camp intact and go to Nistowiak Falls, check that out, and then come back and pack, have lunch, and get going. And I guess if it turns out that it's too windy for us, we can always stay right here another night. Okay, Sunday evening, about 6:15. We are at Stanley Rapids, just finishing setup camp. We came here about 3:30 or 4 o'clock and we did a little fishing, caught a couple of fish. We just finished filleting them. We set up our tent. Wood is being gathered. Set up our tarp and a table. Unfortunately today, with the wind and the rain, and we had a rain shower just before we left our other camp to go to Nistowiak Falls, and we're putting on rain gear and one thing and another, I forgot the video camera. Nistowiak Falls, for your information, is awesome. However, the mystery will remain until you see it for yourself. But for now, Leanne took some video on her camera. She said she could, and a pile of still pictures. I never even had a still picture camera with me. So, but anyway, this is the campsite. We have a fire pit that we're going to be doing steaks on tonight, and another fire pit for just sitting around. We did a canoe table, but there is also a picnic table here, and another washroom, which makes it kind of nice. Now this is, I'll just walk up here and we'll look at the rapids that we portaged around. Now there's two sets of rapids. These are the smaller ones, a lot more rocks I guess and everything, and then there's a bigger set further to the west here. But this is the roller portage. And is that ever neat? You run up there, scoot around, and drop back in the water. The amazing thing is, in those rapids, motorboats are running up there. They just pick a spot and up they go. It's too bad there isn't one here that we could actually video the process. However, we're steaks tonight. Caught a couple, like Mom caught a fish and Leanne caught a fish, so we probably have a little fish tonight as well. So later.